Today, I am back with part 2, where I will be breaking down our product line yet again, but this time for the fellas with the full beards, the fellas with the long beards. Whereas last time, the video was dedicated to the guys with the new beards, the short beards, the shadows. And in each, I am describing how each product ranks in importance and how much you really need it in your grooming journey based on where you're at. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate you in advance, and I won't take too much of your valuable time. So product number 1, again, is our raw black soap, aka our African black soap. It is our natural cleanser of choice, and it works very well. It's very important that you understand how it is used so that you do not overuse, especially once your beard is full. Now, just as other natural beard washes are, we all advise against overwashing your beard. Why? Because you can strip your hair of the natural oils. Your beard can begin to look stringy and tired. As with anything, too much of anything can be a little bad. So it's important to A, find the balance, and B, just get to know your beard and how your beard reacts. So in general, I recommend washing your full beard somewhere between 1 to 3 times a week. Now, what are the varying factors in that? One is, like I said, getting to know your beard and how your beard reacts in ratio to how comfortable you feel not washing your beard, because again, there is no golden rule. Second thing to consider is your work environment. You know, if you work in an office, you might be all right. Whereas if you work in construction or somewhere where the environment is very dusty, then you're going to want to wash a little more often because your beard will collect dust over time. And as you load more products into your beard, that dust is going to get stuck into the product. So find your balance. But a good reference point and starting point is 1 to 3 times per week. So the soap is ranked medium to high on the list, and it's still up there because it's still a daily face cleanser. It's the only thing I've used for the past 4 years. It has served me extremely well. And in another video, I'll actually show you how to effectively wash your face and wash around your beard so that you just don't get tempted to just, wash the whole thing. It is doable, and it's really not that hard. So that's product number 1, raw black soap. Next up is our hydrating leave-in conditioner. Our hydrating leave-in conditioner, which can also be used as a rinse conditioner, is fantastic and ranked high on the list, especially for my fellas with the coarse beards and the beards that coil up and get tangled like mine. A lot of guys have cut their beards off. They gave up before they understood the process, which is understandable because it is a commitment to keep a beard intact. This conditioner, this is an actual water-based conditioner. This is the key component to softening your beard. Coarse beards have a hard time staying soft and staying moisturized because it takes longer for that natural sebum to travel down the hair strands, because our beards are a lot longer at this length than they appear to be. If I pull my beard out, it'll probably come down to probably about right there, because again, my hair is a lot longer than it looks. So this is going to be key for detangling your hair, key for softening your hair. And again, this has moisture in it as its base, real moisture, water, aloe vera. It's in here, so it's going to help. But using it alone won't keep your beard intact all the way. It may actually get a little frizzy. I've tried it. But in tandem, it's fantastic. So high on the list, highly recommended. Ask around, check our Instagram page. I guarantee you the fellas will chime in and let you know. Next up is our classic beard oil, our lightweight beard serum. This is next up. This as well, I rate high on the list because it's lightweight and it's fantastic for the skin. And I should have mentioned this in the last video, but the beard oil helps reduce itch. That's very, very important. I really should have mentioned that in the last video, because when that beard is growing out, a lot of fellas that are 1 foot in, 1 foot out with their grooming process, they start to experience itch as their hair grows. This fights that itch. And as your beard gets full, again, if you're inconsistent with your process, not only do you want to apply this to your beard, but you want to make sure your fingertips have have beard oil on your fingertips so that you can massage into that skin layer. And again, it's a lightweight serum, so it's not going to feel heavy throughout the day. It's going to do its job. So again, highly important. Next up, our beard balm, our herbal infused beard balm. Now, here's the thing. Highly important. Number one, let me not miss that. Highly important, because this is what's going to lock all of that moisture in that you just applied, along with the moisture from your shower. This is going to hold that moisture in for longer. Now, here's the thing. I follow a lot of fellas on Instagram, and I know there's talks about beard balm versus beard butter and beeswax and how it affects the hair. And the thing is, when it comes to balm, and this is not my attempt to sell you on anything, this is just me talking man to man. When it comes to beard balm, it's important to ask, if you're searching for beard balms, what the consistency or the texture is like. Because I've tried beard balms that are very, very, very stiff. They're high in the ratio of beeswax is high, which means that it's more of a styling wax, as I would call it. And then there are beard balms out there that are very frothy, almost like a beard butter, that hardly have any beeswax. Ours is a medium consistency, and I use mine, if I can get the right light, just to show you how easy. See how easy that came off? You really don't have to dig into it that hard at all. So our consistency is a medium. It'll do its job. Should have rubbed it on the back of my hand. But you don't have to do much to get it into your hair or your skin. And that was intentional, because again, the fellas like me that have the coarse hair, getting very, very thick beard balm into the hair is challenging. So I wanted it to be easy to apply, but still strong enough to hold some of those wild hairs in check. So when you pat your beard down, it stays that way. And so highly important. I know if you've noticed, I've been putting everything on the high importance list. Next up, the beard brush and the other beard brush, whichever one you choose, or both. This is probably the only product on the list today that I would say ranks at about a medium once your beard gets full and long enough where combing is needed. Personally, I don't brush that much anymore, but I still use the brush because there's certain areas where combing just isn't as effective, like right along the line, and especially right along the line underneath the neckline. If you've ever caught yourself in a photo where the camera was back here and caught underneath your neckline and noticed, oh man, did I miss a spot in my grooming process? That happened to me. And ever since then, I started to pay a lot more attention to that neckline and my brush, because again, the comb gets the majority of the surface, but right at those edges, those edge lines, it's easier for me to just take the brush right through first to get it neat, and then follow through with the comb. I also use my brush if it's just been a really rough season, and this is unique to me personally. When we're in the season of producing our beard combs, I wear a lot of masks. My beard gets just battered. Sometimes I'm really tired and I don't do the best with my own consistency with my night routines. And when my beard just gets out of whack, sometimes I will still come and brush my beard down just to get the hair going in the same direction again, and still comb through it and just, again, find my own unique rhythm that works with my hair. And it is also up to you to do the same and to find out what works for you. So the brush is still important. It's still important. You still need it, but it's not an absolute must like the conditioner is, like the oil is, like the balm is, and moving on, like the comb is. So moving on to the final product, the comb. Pride and joy. I love our beard comb and our modified edition of the beard comb, where the fine teeth are not there and it's just the wide teeth, which I will describe and talk about in another video. This is ranked high on the list for the full beards because this is your detangling tool. This is what's going to help get your beard nice and neat. If your hair is like mine, where you wake up and your hair is just battered and in all kinds of different directions, I have to have a comb. I've tried, pulling it and fluffing it without a comb, and I can get it there for the most part, especially if I'm giving my hair a rest from combing. But ultimately, nothing quite gets the job done like a comb, and that's for my hair uniquely. I have a good friend of mine. He barely needs to comb his hair at all. He just has that hair type that just kind of stays managed. It's very, very thick. Mine, absolutely not. It takes me about 20 minutes on a good day to groom my beard the way I want it. So, highly recommend it. Again, this is going to be your detangling tool. This is going to help neaten everything. And as with anything, you want to take your time with it. You don't want to rush through your process. I know I have videos on our company page where guys are just combing through their beard. Not everybody can do that. I'll tell you that right now. My face is extremely sensitive, which is why you haven't seen me on there just combing away. My process is a little different. I got to take it a little slower, but this is a key component. So that is it. That's the whole product line. Again, in a nutshell, once your beard is full, pretty much every product is important. With the beard brush probably being, I don't even want to call it least important because it's still important, but not right there in front like a must have like everything else. So still just consider getting everything, but at least you understand why and how they vary. So again, the soap is your daily cleanser. That's your wash. The conditioner is the key to softening your beard. Without that, you will notice a significant difference. The oil is going to work into the skin layer. It's going to fight that itch. It's going to be that light lubricant, that natural sheen if you don't want to have too much of a sheen going on. And the balm is going to lock it all in. And with the balm, how much you use is up to you. You just got to get to know your beard, find out what you like. The brush, in my opinion, is used to fine detail, get some of the inconsistencies in your hair looking a little neater, especially underneath here. And then the comb finishes it all off. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please like, please subscribe. I hope this video was valuable and useful to you in your process. If it was, or if it wasn't, please let me know. All feedback has always been welcome and appreciated. Thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram at NatureBoyIG. Visit our website at natureboyproducts.com. And that is it. I'll see you later. Peace.